Yo, yo.
Yeah, buddy, here for another live chat here. Maybe a little bit of DNC coverage, Democratic Nazi cucks.
Dude, that video earlier was funny as shit. The cucks.
Hey, we went live. We went live.
I'm live?
Yeah.
You're fucking...
We held it for 12 minutes. That looks like a Patriot hat.
See how it's shaped?
It's pretty cool.
I've seen that in a movie once.
He's gonna wear it out. Whatever. Fucking dick. I'll stick around for a minute.
All right, cool. So we held it up. We were waiting on G Money. He's not here yet, so we started up DNC coverage here. Maybe mostly Hillary shit equals shit hits the fan. Who's that fucking old scum? Looks like he's on his life. Everybody at the DNC looks like they're dead.
That's her vice president, isn't it? Isn't that Kane?
Oh yeah, him. I meant this guy right here. That must be his father or something.
Oh.
Linwood's example helped inspire me as a civil rights lawyer. Over 17 years, I took on banks, landlords, real estate firms, local governments, anybody who treated.
She likes him because he got that lisp. I never heard him talk before.
That was discriminating against minority neighborhoods all across the United States in issuing homeowners insurance. Folks, Democratic friends, these are the battles that I have fought my entire life. And that's the story. And that's the story of how I decided to run for office. My city of Richmond was divided and discouraged in the early 1990s. We had an epidemic of gun violence that was overwhelming our low-income neighborhoods. People were pointing fingers and casting blame instead of finding answers. And I couldn't stand it. So I ran for city council, and I won that first race more than 20 years ago by a landslide margin of 94 votes. And I've said ever since, if I'm good at anything in politics, it's because I started at the local level, listening to people, learning about their lives, and trying to get results. I see a mayor here who knows what I'm talking about. Later, I became mayor of Richmond, lieutenant governor, and then the 70th governor.
So basically, he's been in politics his whole life. He never held a real job in his life. He's got a lisp. He's a sorry ass, another beta male that he's going to be under Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, in case it matters, spare use on this. Spare use.
Fair use. They'll still get us probably, but they can't make us take it down.
And can I tell you that Virginians are tough people? We are tough people. And we're smart too. We achieved national recognition for our work. Best managed state, best state for business, best state for a child to be raised, low unemployment, high median income. We shed tears along the way. We shed tears especially together in the days after that horrible mass shooting at Virginia Tech that killed 32 people, from beautiful 19-year-old students to 70-plus-year-old Romanian-born Holocaust survivors. And we shed tears and held each other up, but afterwards we rolled up our sleeves and we fixed a loophole in the background record check system so that we could make...
Chat is disabled for the live stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Our people expanding pre-K and higher ed because
and then this changes
we all know in this room that education is the key to all we want to be. All we want to be. And now I have the honor of representing my Commonwealth in the U.S. Senate. I work on the Armed Services and Foreign Relations Committees to keep us safe at home and strong in the world. I work on the budget committee with our great Democratic leader of that committee, a spectacular senator who used to be a mayor, Vermont's Bernie Sanders.
This guy looks like he's on fucking Valium or something. This is fucking crazy. So, I'm going to jump in here real quick. Let's see if we got anybody watching. Yeah, we got a couple people watching. I'm going to pick a different host too. Fuck them. DNC bullshit. I'll probably fuck with our...
Yeah, he had to jump on the gun control, a.k.a. Common Sense Gun. Yeah.
What up, fellas?
There he is.
What up, G?
Man?
Oh, man. Just
Get
had to go.
out.
Some, had to get this
About control. How fucking un-American is that? How can you even say you're an American? You understand? How the fuck can you even do that if you believe in gun control? In any shape and form. How can you say I'm an American? Oh, fuck. Oh, I believe in common sense laws. You know, that was the NRA psychological operation put on people, too. Well, we need the NRA. A lot of you people out there are going to badmouth me, motherfuck me, whatever, for talking shit about the NRA. But guess what? They believe in laws, gun laws, i.e. restrictions placed upon you, just like all of them do. Any of these motherfuckers talking about common sense, this common sense, that common sense is shall not, meaning will not, cannot, and will not be infringed. That's what that means. I don't get it.
They don't do too much to help the gun.
Well, they can't call it gun control. That's what that little alternate delegate said. They're too stupid to realize that it's gun control. So we're going to call it common sense gun education or common sense gun restrictions or whatever. They can't say gun control. People get a little nutty.
Yeah, it's all fucking common sense, right, Lewis?
Boy.
And they ain't
Common
showing
sense.
nothing that's going on outside of the DNC today, I noticed. Hillary does equal shit hits a fan, though. That's why I really gotta understand.
That's what Paul Craig Roberts said today. Said if she gets in office, within a year, the U.S. will be vaporized.
Her and Bernie got big plans. They got big plans.
What was it, 6 months ago, 5 months ago, her first day in office, she said was going to be the end of the Second Amendment?
First 100 days, yeah. And legalizing illegals. You got a lot of plan for the first 2 days.
Yep, bring in a million immigrants.
They're going to be living like kings. And they're going to leave our vets still homeless, begging for food on the streets. But they're going to take care of all. They're going to take care of all the terrorists.
Well, I've watched this.
Refugees.
I've watched this Islamic religion of love go from an attack every 6 months to an attack every 3 months to an attack every month. Now it's an attack every week somewhere. They're killing somebody, cutting their head off, chopping them up, or blowing people up. What's next? One a day?
Between France and Germany, it's been every day for the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah, they've done a blackout. You don't even know what is happening. They blacked media out over there.
Hey, did the Cold War against the communists ever end officially? Did you guys ever hear? I mean, do communists exist anymore?
Well, supposedly when the wall came down, the Cold War stopped. So, but not really.
No. Where's the war on communism? Where's the war on the insurgency that's happened within our elected government, our form of government? Where's the war on that? These motherfuckers are in the open. The enemy's in the open, over.
There's so many people that thinks, well, they're on the other side of the ocean. It'll never happen here. Buddy, you better grab your saddle horn and hang on.
Yeah. Speechwriters orgies, aka the DNC, the RNC, the whole fucking thing, all of it, all of it. Ooh, and this fucking, I'll get irritated if any of you guys, if I see any posts, any memes, or anything that say, ooh, a non-vote for Trump is a vote for Hillary. You use that little psychological operations on people, shame on you. You ought to be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Oh, I'm voting for the lesser of two evils. Share that shit too. I will unfriend you. I will take you off my wall.
It's not just words, it's accomplishments. She delivers. As senator, after 9/11, I got my New Yorkers right here and my Virginians right here. She battled congressional Republicans to care for the first responders who went into the towers, who went into the Pentagon and saved the victims of those terrorist attacks. As Secretary of State, she implemented tough sanctions against Iran to pave the way for a diplomatic breakthrough to curtail a nuclear weapons program. And she wasn't afraid.
You remember the Family Guy?
She wasn't afraid to stand up
it was The Simpsons when Marge was
I can't
running.
hear you over that, bro.
All she had to say was 9/11 and everybody cheered. Here we are. And everybody's going 9/11. They're cheering her now. Here we go.
Yeah, they did. What is that pin on? What is that pin on his lapel?
That's a good question, right?
Looks like a. It looks like they're kicking somebody out.
Canadian flag. No, I don't know. It may be the Virginia state flag.
No, that's not the Virginia. I lived in Virginia. That's not the Virginia state flag. It's a red square with a white middle and a red star in the middle. See it?
Yeah, the American Communist Party.
Is it?
No, I don't know. I'm speculating.
That was a good guess, though.
Well, it'd be appropriate, you know.
What the fuck is that, dude? He doesn't have an American flag on his fucking thing. He's got some.
Well, what was that little, hey, Tony, that video you put up? What was that little half a man wearing? That little lapel pin? Little half man video you did?
He was wearing. Oh, dude, the funniest story. They brought a midget on stage. The podium was like up to his chin. They lowered it on live TV because he had already started talking, and all you could see was like the top half of his face. They lowered the podium on him, shrank that shit down, and then when he walked away from the podium, they hired it back up. It was, oh my god, dude, about pissed myself. That was a Hillary pin, a Men for Hillary.
Stan said, Tony, it's a Chinese flag.
Is it?
That's what Stan said, yeah. He thinks, well, he said Chinese flag question. So.
No, it's not the Chinese flag.
Shout out to our northern brother, Stan. What's up, man? I'm on my phone. I can't see the chat out there, but shout out to all you guys out there, man.
Yeah, I don't know, Stan. I don't think so.
It's not our Stan?
No, it is our Stan, but I'm saying he said
I lived in Virginia. That's not the Virginia state flag.
Yeah, same what I've been seeing a lot of fake flags. A whole bunch of different flags that I've been seeing.
Well, their whole thing is it's about the children. We must save the children.
After Clinton, next election, you'll see a fucking transgender be on there.
Well,
and that's what she's rooting for. That's what she's going for anyway. So I'm sure next is, you'll see.
Yeah, I know what their save the children is. Save them for Planned Parenthood, where they can harvest them and profit off of them.
Yeah. Anything that pays out, they're not too proud.
Yeah, that's the
They're not
perfect
ashamed.
catchphrase there. Save the children, i.e., save the children body parts. It's like an incomplete sentence, right?
Yeah, yeah, right, absolutely.
It says it's like a fucking war on terrorism pin. If that's it, it looks like. Look, this is close as I can find.
Well, they just were in France, slicing fucking throats off the fucking priest.
Yeah,
I
they
wonder what
said
I wonder what
today.
the next stop is going to be.
He's so
I don't know, but they said today that the French government over there had banned any media from posting any more pictures of the terrorists or posting their names.
Hmm.
So I guess the priest must have fell on a butter knife and cut his own throat.
Yeah, France has been popular in the last year. A lot of movements. A lot of movements.
But it's Germany too. Putin's not putting up with them. Putin's watches them over there.
Hey, that footage that politically incorrect put up, that video, that's invaluable. Honestly, I can't find that type of footage anywhere else on the internet.
Did you see him mixing in Spanish? People are raving about him mixing in Spanish while he's talking. The vice president.
In reference to the Paris thing, I mean, Paris is on fire, guys, and all over. And then they're just not. It's just a blackout. Germany, the fucking same thing. You know, Spain, by the way, there are certain parts of their city, same thing. Places are on fire.
Did you see today? What was it? A suitcase bomb went off with aerosol in it in Germany.
There you go. There you go. You remember a long time ago I talked to you guys about these little devices that can, you know what I mean? Long time ago we spoke. I don't know if you guys recall.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
But yeah, man, these little fucking smaller devices that are easily transportable, blah blah. You're gonna see more and more things.
Has anybody listened to these voicemails?
No.
29 voicemails WikiLeaks released, stolen from the DNC.
No. Any good ones? Worth sharing?
Yeah, you got a member of Congress petitioning the president to cut off Donald Trump's access to classified intel over saying how come Russia don't release the rest of her emails or whatever the joke he made today.
Well, they got the Clinton Foundation there's been a motion filed, I think it was today, by a woman Republican senator from Tennessee to open an investigation into the Clinton Foundation, or to start the investigation into the Clinton Foundation for, if I can remember right, it was for some kind of I don't know, maybe misappropriation of funds, or no, something to do with no tax, something. But
No, you're
I
actually
think,
right. Misappropriation of funds was right. You're right. You got
but
it.
I think they approved. They went ahead and I think she's got the approval on it. She'll be the next one that comes up missing, gets her throat crushed by a barbell while she's working out, or car flipped upside down in Chappaquiddick Creek, or she couldn't get out. Airplane went down in high seas.
Somebody had a bad fucking skiing accident. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, committed suicide, shot herself in the back of the head 3 times. Something.
Yeah, well, stranger things have happened.
I know fucking
I'll be right back.
people ain't ready, man. I mean, they are going to do everything they can, obviously, to stop him from becoming president. So, are they going to fucking rig everything, to the point? don't know. Are they going to rig it to where it's obvious? Like, it's obvious now that she's losing. It's obvious that how desperate the fucking left is. They got all these celebrities. They got all the celebrities. They got all the singers, all the actors, actresses, all these fuckers up there, you know, panhandling for the Democrats. And it's just crazy that if you go to, like, say, whatever retards, Khloe Kardashian or whatever, when you guys go to these fucking idiots' social media, you see how many ridiculous amount of millions of people are following these people. I mean, like, some of these celebrities and shit, 600 million people following their every fucking tweet all day. You know what I mean? It's people have lost their fucking minds, but you know, the Democrats is seen as the cool hip motherfuckers because they got all these bozos. It's just crazy.
Drink about how many have we drinking?
A lot of smart people are saying if Hillary Clinton gets in, we'll be at war with Russia or somebody within the next year. So brace yourself and grab your socks.
Going with another live stream here because waiting for. Oh, he's already up.
She is ready.
I know this idiot's still
She
talking.
is ready. She's ready because of her faith.
Waiting for Joe Biden next, I guess.
Oh boy.
Twitter actually has a channel called Twitter Government, and it's
ready because of her heart.
I guess it's
She's
them
ready because of her
covering
experience,
government bullshit.
and she's ready because she knows that in America we are stronger when we are together. Thomas declared all
This
men were
fucker's
equal,
still talking.
and Abigail remembered the women. Woodrow brokered the peace, and Eleanor broke down the barriers. Jack told us what to ask, and Lyndon answered the call. Martin had a dream, and Cesar y Dolores said, "Si se puede," and Harvey gave his life.
Just disgusting.
Bill built a bridge into the 21st century, and Barack gave us hope. And now Hillary is ready. She's ready to fight. She's ready to win. And she is ready to lead. God bless all of you on to victory. And thank you, Philadelphia.
All right, there you have it. Vice presidential nominee Tim Kaine, senator from Virginia, essentially introducing himself to America, talking about his own background, but also taking time to go after Donald Trump, even doing an impression of him at one point. We heard also the vice president use a bit of Spanish there. We know that the vice presidential nominee, is fluent in Spanish. So he took the opportunity there. At one point, as the crowd spontaneously broke out into cheers of "Si se puede," he joined in, saying, "Yes, we can. Yes, we can." I want to turn to our CBS and political panel here. Linda Tran, Democratic strategist. Steve Chigueras, our CBS News senior political editor. First to you, Linda. What did you make of that speech?
It was a lot of in Miami just a few days ago, and
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. You see him speaking Spanish?
These fucking talking heads and these fucking cunts and their opinions, I don't give a fuck.
We're waiting for old Joe to come up.
Speaking of Joe, whatever happened to Joe the plumber? He's nowhere around in this election. Not even mentioned. Anybody remember Joe the plumber? Where's he at? Who's he standing up for?
Hey, I got a little rant I want to make here. I may go out on the edge here. I got a little rant I want to make.
Okay.
You need to see these people. If you are liberty-loving, red-blooded Americans, you need to watch these people and know who these people are, because they will reprogram your children. They will force you to get toxic vaccines. They will disarm you. And they are not good for the welfare of America. I don't care how many smiling faces, how pretty their teeth are, how nice their clothes and cars are. They are not healthy for America. They will bring you down and strip you of your constitutional rights. So you need to know your enemy, and these people are your enemy. Ran over. Sorry, guys.
They ain't my brothers and sisters, that's for sure. They ain't my American brothers and sisters.
Buddy, they will strip you of your right to defend yourself. They'll put you in a line to be classified useful or non-useful. Yeah.
They'll do you like Black Lives Matter did all those white people yesterday. To the back of the bus, you fucking
That's
white.
right. Back of the bus. Back of the bus.
You know, the whole Bernie psyop and its promotion and the media and everything else, you know, that was just to let you guys know and everyone else in the world know that socialism is taking over our youth. That's what the whole Bernie psyop was all about.
Well, yeah, it's not. They don't, but that's not what they call it. They disguise it. They try to disguise it. They call it democratic socialist now.
Well, they call it it was all targeted towards the millennials, just like the Ron Paul. Remember that? These strategies, folks, it's just dressed up in different fucking window dressing, but the strategies are the same. Only this time, they're using it on the left side, not the right side. Remember? America is fucking fucked up, and the media's got everybody on ADD. You guys, everybody seems to forget. And these little fucking talking points in the media about these people, if you believe in any of these and you talk about these things, I don't even know why I'm on this chat, really, Tony. I don't. I'm just, dude, talking about mainstream talking points is a little bit crazy in my head, knowing that it's all propaganda.
Well, they want everybody. They want it.
I'm not done. Every little talking point about these fucking criminals, other than, by the way, you remember all them MRAPs and them billions of rounds of bullets? Trump said nothing. Hillary said nothing. The 1033 program, not mentioned. How many times have they brought up the Constitution? Is either one of them going to restore the republic that we live in? No. Everything is so far off base and so far from actual realities and the real issues. It's insane to even talk about. That's just my opinion. But I guess, you know, all the MRAPs and the 1033 program and billions of rounds of bullets and the DHS and their expansion and what fucking Cunto or Hillary or whatever the fuck her name is, honestly, because you name you're given, we don't even know if that's a real fucking name. Anyways, the right and the left, it's completely silent. The police state is here, and both of them are going to expand it, just like the last two POTUSes before them, and the last four. These are the real issues that should be scrutinized. I don't give a fuck about Hillary's emails, honestly. And why does anybody else? She's a fucking criminal. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, but you still gotta be. I mean, you still gotta know what the fuck's going on. I mean, it's not like, yeah, I want to know what the fuck. I want to know. Like, I know she got those motherfuckers killed in Benghazi and shit, but I want to know. I want to see that shit in there. That way I can fucking. That way all traitors can just be accounted for. If you're still fucking doing that, you need to be strung up from a light pole. Shouldn't even get no trial, in my opinion. I guess I'll be called a fascist, not the first time. But when you're an enemy of the state, treason, we ain't got time to run you through monkey-ass courts for you trying to prove your innocence when you fucking clearly, you're supporting somebody who's a fucking criminal. You know she's a criminal. You basically need the devil to come out on stage and co-sign with her to get off her dick, you know?
Yeah.
Hit like and share this chat, folks, and we're gonna keep
the Amber Alert system. Just a little FYI for you folks out there. It was all for the children. Remember what Saints just talked about a little while ago. It was all for the children. You know what they use it for now? It ain't for fucking Amber Alerts. It's for fucking right now, real time, right now information on you. It was all about the children. You know, America's on ADD, dude, ADHD, whatever the fuck you want to call it, because they keep following these mainstream crises that are created, and they keep forgetting about a decade ago, 2 decades ago, fuck, 2 weeks ago, in your face.
You hear all these people standing up there. Every one of them that says something is talking about mental health care for everybody. That way they can evaluate you and tell you, well, you're not fit to do this and you're not fit to do that. And it's all free. It's free.
Yeah, but that was all conspiracy theory like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, they're not gonna fucking go after guns on
no, not at all. They're all loving.
Seeing the street. They're not gonna do that. Now look at what they're doing. It's all conspiracy theory. Now look at it. It's a reality. So why even talk about these things? For what? Motherfuckers don't. You know, it hasn't registered. It was go time a long time ago.
And bring a million more immigrants in. 1 million more.
That's not even where they want to stop. That's just a start.
That's just a number they threw out. It's probably more like 3 million. Yeah, working real good for Europe, guys. Way to go, guys. That's working real good for them.
Well, bad news. Dire predictions. A once-in-a-century financial crisis.
The 6 months surrounding January 2009 is the worst 6 months ever.
Mr. President, millions of people are going to lose their jobs, financial systems locked up, and it could collapse.
Tonight, a top GM executive warned, without help, the company will default. There is no plan B.
As I looked around the room, there were so many brilliant people, but at the end of the day, there was only one man in that room who had to make the decision, and all eyes were on him.
Oh, yeah. By the way, according to Janet Yellen, now the economy's picked up. They don't need to increase any rates. They did it again. Because the economy's on a fucking negative windfall.
You see all the traders, though, that were in that fucking room? Fucking scumbags.
They're in the open. They're in the fucking open.
He looks like he has AIDS now compared to when he got into office. He looks fucking...
He looks like he's got AIDS. Mm-hmm.
He's coming up right now, right next, so... I think I heard one radio host, I forget who it was, say, when Obama leaves, Obama should take everything with him, honestly. Take everything with you in the White House. Let him start over. Let him keep, like, the portraits of the presidents of past, I guess. But fucking let that motherfucker, that fool tainted that whole fucking place.
The Clintons did it. The Clintons did it. They got billed $127,000 for shit they took out of the White House. Yep. Plus part of the collectibles that'd been in there for 100 years. They took part of them. They made them bring them back. Bunch of freaking thugs. Oh, but they won't steal from you.
People who would not get health insurance. Millions of people were being discriminated against by insurance companies.
When you hear people more worried about the politics of it than what's right and what's wrong, I want you to think about the millions of people all across this country who are looking for some help.
He's thinking to himself, if I decide not to push forward, what do I say to all those people who came up to me with tears in their eyes telling me that they need this to save themselves? And if that means that I'm a one-term president, then I'm a one-term president.
They conveniently got Bin Laden, right? And there was never no pictures of him ever. I don't believe that shit. WikiLeaks would have had that shit.
The most critical thing was he there? We never knew that for sure.
And you never will either. That's the joke. Right? They say this shit right out in the open, man. Oh my God. You'll never fucking know if he was or not either.
That's
why they had to say that, by the way.
Think about how far back the preparation for this video has to be. He's got all these pictures. He had some photographer go around the room and say, you know, in 2016, I'm going to need to get Hillary elected. I'm going to need to have pictures of us looking like we're doing something. And she's going to need to be in the pictures, too, so I can include her in my bullshit. So I could say she was included in the bullshit. Hillary was right by my side.
Napoleon, in his day, he hired a artist to follow him around, do the same fucking thing. It's an old-ass tactic, dude. True story.
50 injured.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
No.
The Sandy Hook Elementary School.
There were reports of a shooting at a nightclub in Orlando. Where
Oh, God. Gun control. Here we go.
I walk into the Oval. His head is down, and he hands me the speech, and he doesn't look up at me. He was too emotional.
Wanted to ban assault weapons, he wanted to limit magazine sizes, and he wanted to impose a universal background check. Well, all three of those concepts are going to be on the floor of the United States Senate for a vote, and they're all going to lose.
Congress literally does nothing. That's the closest I came.
Oh, you hear the crowd. Ooh, like they're watching a scary
disgusting.
movie.
Dinner's ready. I'll be back.
All right.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad. And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every day.
You're the part of him who thinks I am in the most powerful office in the most powerful country on the planet, and I can't do anything to erase what just happened.
We gather here in memory of 20 beautiful children and 6 remarkable adults. They were mothers and fathers. They were husbands and wives, sisters and brothers, sons and daughters.
He thinks of it in terms of if we're his son, his daughter, his wife. He actually feels the pain.
They're so good at fucking this propaganda, these lies. I mean, anybody with a brain knows that this is all bullshit. I mean, who believes he's up there giving a fuck? He looks like a fucking sick Kenyan. He looks like he needs to go back to the motherland and get some of that good fucking African air, because being an American's just killing him.
He kept fighting to move us forward.
There's a temperament associated with being president that he uniquely has. Eyes always fixed on long-term successes.
Americans don't have to worry about insurance companies discriminating against them if they have a pre-existing condition.
Thanks to President Obama, General Motors is once again #1 in sales worldwide.
President Obama signed an executive order aimed at eliminating the pay gap between men and women in the federal government.
America deserves equal pay for equal work. Judge Sotomayor, are you prepared to take the oath? I am. Please raise your right hand.
We'll offer you the chance to come out of the shadows so you can finally have the dignity of knowing you belong.
Mr. Obama is the first sitting U.S. president to visit Cuba in nearly 90 years.
Osama bin Laden has been brought to justice.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
He's ignited the most robust international agreement on climate change.
The Paris Agreement represents the best chance to save the one planet that we've got.
Obama announced a historic breakthrough with Iran today.
A comprehensive long-term deal.
Man, that's just crazy. Hurry up and let him talk. He's gonna talk for a fucking hour.
Yeah. Obama went to Cuba, and the damn Fidel and the Castro brother down there laughed at him and called him a goofy something. Dogged him out. Said he was a clown or something. Yeah, they didn't mention that.
Yeah. He goes to Africa, and the fucking African presidents tell him, "Don't bring your gay shit over here. We don't do that over here."
Yeah, I know it. Everywhere he goes, they run him off. We don't want you here. It's ridiculous, man.
Where's G Money? G Money in here?
Yeah, man, he back.
Oh man.
Go
It's
ahead,
like,
G.
it's like
Nick.
wartime, man. It's like wartime, man. This shit gets too much together.
Take it away,
Think
G.
about it, man. We've been talking about it. What is that, Tim? So I ain't gonna cut you.
Take
Shit's
off.
crazy. Shit's crazy, bro. Shit is fucking nuts. I think this has to be the fucking craziest election we've ever had, ever.
Yeah. Obama wasn't even that crazy as much as.
You got fucking cops standing down, people getting terrorized, going to fucking Trump rallies. The establishment don't fucking want him. You see what the fuck, how shady they are. The whole fucking Hillary shit, the fucking ISIS shit, the fucking Black Lives Matters bullshit. Motherfuckers in the middle of the road don't want to move in front of the ambulance, so the ambulance is just sitting there like a bunch of jerk-offs. While the man's fucking in there or she's in there that needs fucking assistance, and you got a bunch of black people with a bunch of white people honking on their cocks talking about Black Lives Matter. I mean, have you all ever seen so much chaos in one fucking year? In 1 year, Seth.
Got a 8-foot tall wall around the DNC down there, 4 miles long, 8 foot tall. But yet they don't want a wall on the border. What the hell?
No, of course they don't, because they're the biggest drug dealers, dude. You don't tell me that these motherfuckers don't know what's coming in and what's going on.
I mean, is that not hypocrisy at its finest?
They're making
Here we
deals
go.
with them.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna carry just the beginning of it at least. Look at all the Obama fucking posters they passed out. Fucking tools. We love him. That's crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Sounds like they're saying thank you, King. Thank you, King.
Thank you so much, everybody.
I thought they were saying 4 more years.
Probably.
I love you back.
Sure. Sure. Feel the love.
Hello, America. Hello, Democrats.
Don't forget the Muslims. Allah. Maleka salam.
So, 12 years ago tonight, I addressed this convention for the very first time. You met my 2 little girls, Malia and Sasha. I have 2 amazing young women who just fill me with pride. You fell for my brilliant wife and partner, Michelle.
He called her partner. He didn't say his wife.
And a better man who's gone on to inspire our nation as First Lady.
Oh, he did say wife, partner.
And who somehow hasn't aged a day.
All that fucking blood she sucks.
I know. The same cannot be said for me. My girls remind me all the time, wow, you've changed so much, Daddy. And then they try to clean it up. Not bad, just more mature. And it's true. I was so young that first time in Boston. And look, I'll admit it, maybe I was a little nervous addressing such a big crowd. But I was filled with faith. Faith in America.
Oh, shit.
The generous, big-hearted, hopeful country that made my story, that made all of our stories possible. A lot's happened over the years.
I know what Obama did. He did America like boot camp. He tore it down just to have, but for him, like, it's like this, like, fake, like, build back up, and he's in control of it. So anytime he chose to unleash, you know, something good, it was like because he did it. You know, because he tore down this country for fucking 8 years. Now today, the country is awesome. It's a great country.
Could I not be? After all that we've achieved together. After the worst recession in 80 years, we fought our way back. We've seen deficits come down, 401ks recover, an auto industry set new records.
Just wait till the refugees come.
I'm not gonna carry. I'm not gonna carry the whole speech. I'll drop that or whatever. I mean, to me, he's saying the same shit he's been saying forever. I don't want to hear it. But I did want to see his fucking dumbass, his Dumbo ass. So I don't know, man. To me, it's like.